those comments that were made were not made in an official capacity of representing the SLPP in any shape or form. The official spokesperson for SLPP is me. If the secretariat, if anybody is going to the media to talk on behalf of the SLPP, has to have express clearance from the secretariat, especially in my office. And that did not occur. What occurred was a state official, someone working for the state, went there and made a statement, and the party is held liable for those statements that was made by state officials. So there's a difference between the government of Sierra Leone, people working for the government of Sierra Leone, and who is to be held accountable for things they say, and that of the SLPP and its membership. So there are two different things. If you go back and look at the content of the flyer that was sent by Liberty, you will see where the young man who went there, where he came from, his position, his owing, and the topic they were there to discuss. And before this time, we have made it clear to the office of, to our Secretary General himself, went to the media, because on the 11th, we had an inter-party engagement with PPRC. After that engagement, the PPRC sent a warning letter to especially the two main political parties regarding what we say in public. So after that, the SLPP was the only political party who came out publicly to our Secretary General. He went to 98.1. He was at Unity Television, and he made it clear to both the media houses and our membership across the board that anybody that goes to the media to talk on and on behalf of the SLPP must have express clearance from the Secretariat of SLPP. And any media house who is inviting anybody in their stations, they should keep within the topic. If they don't, and bring in SLPP without having express clearance from the Secretariat, especially in my office, the Office of the National Publicity Secretary, the content of those statements will not be attributed to the SLPP.
Mambu, may I come in a bit? I mean, you're stating, you know, the outcome of the meeting at PPRC, and happily enough, we had Lucien Momo the other day here, and he also speaks to exactly what you're saying. Now, the fact that Dadida happens to be the spokesperson, you know, for the First Lady, was this a failure from the party to had allow someone to go on TV and, you know, made such statement? Because you're saying now there are directives that, you know, people are supposed to follow, and it comes through your office, you know. So was that a failure on the SLPP?
Well, let's establish two facts.
Go ahead.
We need to distinguish between the state functionaries and that of the political party operatives.
But if state functionaries are commenting or making statements as if they are coming from party structures, isn't that a concern?
So both the media house and the individual that made the statement or the office they are representing must be held accountable. So
you're saying that the media house should have reached out to you directly to inform you that, you know, we have Dadida here speaking on a specific thing?
Yes, on behalf of the SLPP.
But let's say, for instance, you know, let's be objective. Let's say, for instance, they thought it fit that, you know, it has already been discussed internally before he comes on TV to talk about it.
That's what I'm telling you. Let's create a context.
Okay.
You are presenters. If you go to SLBC, without the knowledge of the management of AYV, and you sit on SLBC, start talking on behalf of AYV. Is the government of Salon going to come after the AYV or you? Especially when AYV puts out a disclaimer, a warning before that any member of AYV who goes to any other media house to talk on behalf of AYV without express clearance from the management of AYV, whatever they say, AYV will not be held accountable. We have made it clear, so even to our members.
But again,
and PPRC is aware of that, so we've made it clear.
Mambu,
and secondly,
please go ahead.
We are SLPP and we are the party in power, but there's a distinction between government of Salon and the SLPP and its operatives. Get that clear. The TV program that was held, there's a content, there's a topic, and they invited a guest from a particular office. In the context, he came from the office of the First Lady. which is an extension of the office of the presidency. He was not going there to speak as a PRO for SLPP from Northern Region. No. And the topic had nothing to do with SL, because every day I personally monitor the content of every media houses in this country to see what they are putting out.
So
and
that means the
had
SLPP rejects the characterization by the PPRC?
Of course, because, you know, that was a misrepresentation of justice. It was a misdirection of justice in our estimation. The SLPP have followed up with action following the warning from PPRC. Our Secretary General went public and informed all our members, including media houses. So even the media house, as I'm sitting here now, whatever I'm saying represent the views of SLPP, clearly. So if I say something contrary, the SLPP will be held accountable. But if someone comes here to AYV and sit here, start talking of about SLPP, the first question, because we have also sent a warning to media houses, should be your statement, does it represent the views of SLPP?
Mambu,